Carlos here with Austin Kayak, coming out to you from Austin as always. This time around I want to talk to you about a brand new kayak that is hitting the market Friday, July 31st. This case is going to be a brand new kayak from our friends at Crescent Kayaks. It's been in the making for quite some time now. We've seen the stuff, we've seen the photos, and we finally have a demo here that we've been able to take out on the water with my family. And so I'm here to talk to you a little bit more about it. So starting with the specs, right? So this is, by the way, the Crescent Crew, and you're gonna understand in a minute why it's called a crew, right? So it is a 13-foot long kayak, 35 inches wide. It weighs 79 pounds, and it has a carrying capacity of 600 pounds. So 600 pounds, you put together with the crew, right? So the beauty of it, as you can tell already, this is a tandem kayak. It's called a 2+1. The beauty of it is that it's a kayak that can be paddled as a single, you can be paddled as a tandem, or you can be paddled as a 2+1. The way that works is it comes with 2 chairs, but the rear chair can be set up on as the single version, if you will. So, I mean, you can still have it as a tandem like this, or maybe you have a small challenger on the front, or someone that doesn't want to paddle too much, but then you can move the seat to this configuration. You can remove the front seat, and then you can paddle it by yourself. At the same time, you can remove the chair or simply set it up as a normal tandem, where you have a rear and a forward paddler, and then this space in the middle where you can put also a third passenger, maybe a child. So that's why it's the 2+1. Starting from the front, you have, of course, the red trademark color for the Crescent, or the Crescent Kayaks, the handle. 2 side handles here towards the middle of the kayak, and then also 2 carrying handles on the back. It has recessed cup holders here on the side to kind of put your favorite beverage. You can mount tracking system here. So the question we're going to get a lot of is going to be, is this a fishing kayak? You can fish from anything. So as long as you have a kayak and you have a rod holder, you can just turn that kayak into a fishing kayak. So this kayak can be outfitted to fish. I think the biggest thing to mention about the Crescent Kayak is how much pride they take on the design of the boats. Again, we're talking about a brand that is U.S. designed and made, and everything starts with a foundation. There's a lot of kayaks out there that have a lot of bells and whistles on the deck of the kayak, a lot of features and so on. That is great, but they fall short on one key element, which is the performance of the boat. The most important thing to consider when buying a kayak is how it's going to perform, aside from how cool it's going to look or how feature rich it's going to be on the deck of the boat. Crescent starts with a foundation, and throughout their line of kayaks, including on the new Crescent Crew, they've been able to merge ultimate paddling with versatility. It's a kayak that paddles extremely well, and what that means is it tracks extremely well, whether on the crew, especially after some testing today with the family and myself. It paddles extremely well, it tracks extremely well if you use it as a single, as a tandem, or as a 2+1, right? It tracks well, it's extremely responsive. When you ask the kayak to turn and you take that blade on the left or right hand side, the kayak is going to turn. So that is one of the key elements of the Crescent Kayak design. Hey Molly, you can take your dog as well on their crew. That could be the +1, right? So if you're a couple and you just have dogs, or a dog, just go. No, she won't do it. So again, extremely well rounded kayak that paddles very, very well. These are aluminum seats, so they won't corrode. They're extremely tough. They have the mesh back and the mesh seat. They're sewed in the United States as well, so a lot of American pride in there. And one of the key elements as well is to consider that this kayak, you can get all this boat, the Crescent Crew, with 2 chairs for $9.99. So this is a sub 1,000 kayak that it's extremely well rounded for those that want to have a boat that they can take solo just to paddle around the lake or the river. If they want to take it out on a fishing trip, fishing expedition, you can outfit it with tracks and mount the rod holder if you want to. Or you want to take it with your family or your dog. So great option. Really excited about having this option finally available at ACK. They are launching and releasing today, which is July 31st, 2019. And they're available to purchase now, limited stock initially, right? So we're going to be getting just a certain number of units. We expect to get it sometime around the first week of August. So as always, if you're interested on this or any other products, visit us at ack.com and make sure you check out the Crescent Crew.